up, guys? I'm Jeremy, Lug Productions. Today we're going to do something a little different. I've got a new winch line from the guys at Crawler Offroad. It is a synthetic winch line. It's nice and soft compared to the winch line that I have currently. Winch line I have currently, I think, would be really hard to repair on the trails. It's a really tight woven winch line. I'll show you here in a few minutes what it looks like. But I'm going to show you the couple different ways that you can install this winch line depending on how your winch is set up, and then we'll get it put on my Smittybilt winch that uses the bolt through method. And I'll show you guys that don't have the bolt through method, they have the set screw method. I'll show you how you need to do it for yours. Oh, and also they have this larger than normal soft shackle. Typically you're looking at like a 6-inch soft shackle, so you're looking at something roughly about this size. And with theirs, I got the 10-inch soft shackle. It's got a nice handle on it. I'm assuming that's what they kind of did with it, but it's got, make sure I'm not covering up the ratings on it. So this has got a 32,000 pound rating on just the soft shackle itself. I believe the winch rope has a 18,000. I'm gonna have to look that up, and I'll put it down here on the bottom. I believe it's like an 18,500 pound rating on it. So let's go check it out. All right, so in the box is gonna be your winch rope. It comes standard with the end crimped and the hole drilled in it for the ones that require you to bolt it to the drum, like what I have on my Smittybilt. This one, if you have one that requires the set screw style, what you'll do is take this, wrap it in some tape, and then you can take a knife and either cut it straight across, or you can cut it at an angle, help you get it feed into the hole. So then you'll have just this piece that goes into where the set screw's at. So you can do it either way. You can do it this way if your winch is this way, or put you a couple layers of tape on there. You cut it at an angle. That keeps the rope from fraying, and it allows you to put a little force to get it into the hole as well. Earlier I made a comment about how my old winch line would be really hard to do a trail fix on. And this is my old winch line. Can't lose that. Goes on my winch. But it's really tight. Maybe if it was cut, I'd be able to, open up the core to it and get into the core on it. But this thing, I mean, it's kind of rough on your hands. So really looking forward to the new Crawler line. And also, okay, so here is all of my winch line here. And you can see that it only has the rock guard on it. There's no indicator of your end of your line. Whereas the Crawler, got your end of the line indicator, and you have your rock guard, along with a pull strap. Oh, here's another thing. These guys reinforce their not sure what you call this, but this is reinforced to help with crush, whereas my original does not. that can smash down very easily. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to switch this over to this, my rope, my Factor 55 with my Factor 55 rope guard. We're going to switch this over to my new crawler rope. All right, so now that we've got the winch line through the fair lead and my bolt hole up here, for you guys that have cut yours, you're just going to stick it through your drum, tighten it down. Me, I've got to put it here. Remember earlier I said you had to, if you had the set screw style, that you would have to wrap some tape around it and cut this piece off. So, well, my winch died and I've got a new winch now, and the new winch requires the set screw. So we're going to do this, put some tape around it. We're going to cut this off, and I highly recommend a new blade, and you just cut it at an angle. Like that. And then now this here I can feed in and then set screw it. I'll put a little more on here because I'm not quite sure how deep that goes. Alright, so I had to make a little modification to mine, and I don't know if maybe it's because I bought the steel drum or steel winch line winch, but the hole I had to drill out a little bit to be able to get the rope in. And let's see, free spool, it's in there pretty good. I got it down, set screwed, and then we'll start running around. I'll get the protective wrap up here against it. This is all the way up to the barrel. Start bumping this thing in. All right. Boy, those geese were low. I'm gonna walk down here and hook this rope up to a tree. All right, now we got a little bit of tension on the wire. Got the Jeep in neutral. So the winch line is fully wound in. Looks good in red. All right, so the Crawler Offroad winch line install is complete. Make sure you have tension the whole time that you're pulling it in. I did all the way up until like the last 5 feet of the rope, which I don't think is really probably that big of a deal because, well, it's the first time you're going to use it, you're going to probably pull it like 40 feet. You got to make sure the first, I'd say probably 3 spools on there are nice and solid. The rest, definitely get as tight as you can. But yeah, that's Crawler Offroad winch rope, synthetic rope. So far, install wasn't bad at all. I am headed to Interlake here in a couple hours, so there will be some of that footage in here. Most likely using this the winch line because it did rain today and it is in the woods, so I'm sure it's going to be sloppy. But thanks for tuning in and watching my install of the Crawler Offroad winch rope. Check them out. Good company, very good people.